first attempt in first place.
This is your first national level show?
First national show.
Oh, that's a
and
theme.
About 3 weeks ago, I did my first qualifier.
Oh, really? You just started competing?
So I did my first national qualifier. Came in first place. I came in first overall. My first national show. Came in first place and first overall.
That's amazing. You've been training for a while though, or?
Yeah, I have an extensive background. I'm 31 and I've been active in sports since I was 14. I have a background in track, and I've always been good at lifting heavy stuff. So I've been doing powerlifting before I even knew what it actually was in terms of technicality.
Okay.
So I have a pretty good background.
All right, let's get into your background then. Track-wise, what level did you compete?
Just in high school, I did field events like the triple jump, shot put, but in terms of running, I did the 200 meters, and my times were like 25.7. So I had some pretty good speed. But I've always been lifting weights. Just made sense for me to stay in the gym to make me better as an athlete.
Sure.
But
so were you pretty built?
Just naturally, I've always had really good muscle mass, really good strength. I can gain muscle easy, strength easy, and it just all came together for me.
Cool. You said you were shot putting, so you were doing strength training like back then. What did you look like? When you were, I don't know how old you were, like 16, 17.
I guess I look like just a slightly smaller version of myself, but from looking at me, you could see in my structure that I was just naturally strong. But what really got me into bodybuilding after high school, I continued with the weight training. I went to my first bodybuilding show just to see what it was like. And when I went, I'm like, oh my God, this is what I was meant to do, right? And then once I saw that and I saw the competition and people's attitudes and drive and motivation, I decided to go ahead and train myself and get ready for a show. Because I'm like, this is what I do anyways, and I have great genetics, so why not monopolize on, what God gave me?
Sure.
And, I'm going to do it anyway, so why not try to be the best? And that's my goal.
So you said you also did some powerlifting too, right?
Yes. I want to know my lifts?
Yeah.
Okay, the most I've ever benched was 275. That was just a touch and go, according to what I've learned with the how to do it the correct way.
What's touch and go mean?
Touch and go is like, okay, if you have it on the rack, you grab it, bring it down, and bring it right back up. But the professional way, how you're supposed to do it, you're supposed to press it, bring it down slow, wait for the judge to say press, and then you rack instead of just touch and go. Like just, how most people would do it in the gym, touch and go. So at my strongest, my touch and go was 275. But if I do it the professional way, I can bench 225 pounds, so that's still pretty good. Okay. Because I weigh 245 pounds.
I'm counting the 275. If you got it off the bar and you push it up, that works for me.
They call me She-Hulk. I call myself She-Hulk. That's on my license plate. I have a Dodge Challenger, muscle car, muscle woman.
So if anyone out there sees the Dodge Challenger and says She-Hulk on the back,
that's Marcie Simmons.
With Illinois plate, that's Marcie Simmons, new IPP pro.
Yeah, and it's just fun. I love it. I'm passionate about it. And one of my other goals, considering like I've always powerlifted. I love picking up heavy stuff. I want to go for the records, the state records and world records in my weight class, and I want to break them all.
So you're still doing the powerlifting?
Yes. Yeah, on my off season I powerlift.
All right. So that's squat, deadlift, and bench, right?
Yep.
Tell me about the squat and the dead.
Oh, okay. My squat, the most I've squatted was 430, and the most I've deadlifted was 405. And these are just my regular heavy lifts. But what happened was I had like a powerlifting team come in the gym and they saw me do these lifts, and they're like, okay, you should lift with us, because I'm just doing it anyway. So they're like, you just have all this raw strength, you need to do it so you can,
Cool. So you could really.
Yeah, I seriously could break some world records right now.
You could bring some numbers up even because you only know what you're doing. Powerlifting wise. That's awesome.
So my goal is to get my name in a book, state record, world record book.
You just want to conquer everything, huh?
Yep.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5". I weigh 145 pounds.
For this show or just normal?
My normal weight is about 160. 165 at the heaviest, but this last show I weighed 145. Yep.
How long did you diet down? in this prep for that show and this
Oh,
show?
about 4 months. About 4
Okay.
months. Yeah, I started in March. In March is when I told myself, okay, this year I want to do a national qualifier show, win that, do a national level show and win that, and then from there I just set my training according to the goals I wanted to accomplish. So pretty much I was working out 6 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know,